Hello, my beautiful YouTube friends. This is Letty, Living Life with Letty, and I am going camping. Oh, can you believe it? I am finally going camping. The weather has been pretty mild, and so I was going to go boondocking, a place about 30 miles west of Waco, but I called and I was told that they are closed until sometime in the middle of June because there was a flood. So I'm just going to go to a little state park, which is $15 a night. I really don't want to pay, but there's no place here in Texas. There are very far and few in between, or is it few and far in between that, you know, free, like in the western states where you have all the BLM land. We don't have that here. So most of the places you have to pay, even remote sites with no water, no electricity, no bathroom, no nothing, you still have to pay, which I think, you know, sucks, but what are you gonna do? This is where I live. So I'm headed there now. I'm hoping that they have availability because it's not a very big one. I didn't go this weekend because it was Memorial Weekend and I knew that there wasn't going to be any availability. So I'm headed there now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a site and spend the night, because I am going to be doing this a couple of times this week and probably next week, because I'm leaving for Arizona. And I want to have some practice. I want to be able to, you know, hang out, sleep in it, and see if there's anything that I need and get all that taken care of before I hit the road for the long journey ahead. So come with me and let's see if we can get into this little campground. If not, I'm just going to go and camp out at a picnic area. Texas has wonderful picnic areas and you're allowed to stay for 24 hours. So I'll just find one of those then, but I am definitely camping out in my van tonight. So I hope that you will come with me and keep me company. This is the 5-mile road to the campsite, and it is just absolutely beautiful here. So green, and it's a very windy road, and it's 5 miles of this, so I just love it. It's just so beautiful. It's a shame that we don't have more BLM land in Texas, and that the campgrounds are really so expensive. I mean, you think about it, it's $15 plus another $6 or $7, I'm not really sure how much, entrance fee. And so I guess, you know, if I bought a Texas pass, I think it's a Texas state pass, but what I've heard is that not every place takes it. So, you know, and I think it's like $100 or something like that for a year. And I mean, if I'm going to go to a lot of these parks, then it would be worth it. But otherwise, I mean, I can't really afford $100 right now anyway. So I've arrived at this beautiful little campground, and I want to drive again. There was absolutely nobody here except for one guy with a tent all by himself. And so I asked him, who am I supposed to check in with? And he said, no, that there's nobody here today, so it's free, not to worry about it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I do want to drive around and see to make sure, because I feel really weird that, you know, there's nobody here to take money or anything, because this place is supposed to be, according to the website, it's supposed to be $15 a night plus $7 entrance fee. And so I find it very awkward that there's nobody here except for the guy in the tent. This is yeah, this is the entrance here where I came in. I'm gonna turn around, and there's nobody here at all. It's really weird. And it's, see, this is the little house, the little office, and it is overnight camping. It says day use hours, sunrise to sunset. However, it says quiet hours, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. But this is weird, you know, that there's nobody here to take money. So, which is fine. I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna argue. In Texas, it's very, very hard to find boondocking. But this place is wonderful. And this campground that I'm found is way over here at the very end. So it's gonna be very quiet tonight. It's definitely better than a Walmart parking lot, I think, as far as, you know, having privacy and being quiet. I mean, there's absolutely nobody here. And so this is wonderful. And I could either, I think I'm going to go down a little bit because otherwise my car is not going to be level. But there's a nice picnic table. And this is just absolutely wonderful. I'm very, very happy that I found this place. And so this is where I'm spending the night. I will see you all in the morning. I'm getting all settled in for the night. It's really nice. It's not very hot right now. I have everything open to get some ventilation. But it's not, I think it's going to be a very pleasant night and very quiet. I think it's going to be beautiful. Okay, so I am getting ready to go to bed. I have my reflectors on, and if you saw my other videos, I hadn't finished them, and now I did finish the edges. So they look a little better. I just did it with tape. I know that when that tape goes bad, I'll probably have to make different ones made out of something else. But for now, that's okay. And I've got my little lights. Can you see my little lights? I love those little lights. And that's the lantern that I got from Robert, the gentleman that's going to do the install. And I have my stove ready for in the morning to heat up my water for the coffee. And I have my little fan, and I haven't put the reflectors on the other windows. I probably won't. I'm the only one here. There's nobody around, so I'm not really worried about people peeking in. I may put them on, though. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. This is what I woke up to this morning. It is absolutely beautiful. I had a wonderful night's sleep. It was so quiet here. You couldn't even hear anything at all. This is a wonderful place, but it does get busy on the weekends. So I guess on the weekdays would be the place to come. But this is a wonderful, wonderful place, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So this is my view this morning. Well, I'm back home. I had to come home because I did have an appointment today to get my blood work done. I'm trying to get my doctor appointments and everything done before I leave on the long road trip. But I had a wonderful time. That place was amazing. And I was able to practice and do a lot of things. And so now I know, you know, what things I will still need. So that's a good thing. And one thing that I did find out is that I don't need that big old potty chair and the bucket, which is taking half of the space of my van. No, you know what? I was able to pee in a cup. Can you believe it? I didn't even think that I could do it. But what happened was I took the potty chair out last night, and it started pouring down rain. It was torrential pouring rain. And I was not going to go out there to go pee. And I had to go pee so bad. And I had one of those red plastic cups. And I figured, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I peed just fine in that cup. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then when I have to go poop, I don't know, I will figure that out. But I think that big old bucket and potty chair thing that I have is gonna stay because there's really no room for it. It's very inconvenient. So anyway, I just wanted to thank all of you and thank all the subscribers and for all your comments. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And until then, my friends, I love you, and may the sun shine on you today and every day. Bye-bye.